My name is Julia. I'm a customer success agent at UXPressia. And today we are going to talk about how you can enrich your journey maps with data using embed code functionality. So we're going to share our experience on doing that, and obviously we'll use UXPressia tool for that. So with that, let's start. We all know that journey maps are live documents, and they need to be continuously updated and evolve along with your customers and along with your business. Of course, updating the journey map manually is really challenging, but you might also want to add some extra information in your journey maps, add some documents related to your customer experience, enrich it with more data. And of course, this is a great thing to do. We highly encourage you to do so because this will help to turn the map into kind of an ultimate source of information for all the mapping related activities, and will help to align the whole team who is working on the project. But thinking of updating not just the map itself manually, but also the documents related to it is really painful. So what you can do in this case, you can use embedding. You can embed code from the platforms that you're using and establish this simple live integration with the original file. And today we're going to talk about it. Here is the plan for today. Yulia already shared. First thing first, I'd like to introduce the platform for those who never heard about us before, who are new here. And then we are going to go through these use cases for embedding code and for the when you can actually benefit from embedding code. At the end of the session, traditionally, we'll dedicate some time to your questions, so stay till the very end and ask them. So let's start. What is UXPressia? Let me switch to the platform. So UXPressia is an online platform for collaborating on customer experience. We have three tools inside. We have a persona builder that helps you to visualize your customers or your users in a very simple and nice looking way. Also, we have journey mapping editor. Here is the example of the journey map built at UXPressia. This is the coffee store journey. So with that builder, you can visualize the experiences your personas are going through step by step in time. And lastly, we have a project management tool called impact mapping. It allows to plan your projects and evaluate, prioritize it depending on the business value. So besides that, we have plenty of different templates, more than 100 already. So we highly encourage you to take a look at them. There are different industries and different use cases covered here. So we really think this is something that might be a great start. And also, if you have any questions on how UXPressia can help with your specific CX challenges, you can always drop us a message in the chat or reach out for a demo and we'll be happy to assist you. With that, let's actually get back to our today's topic, embedding. So as you might think, there are plenty of different scenarios why you might embed different data and when you can do that. And we talked to a number of mapping practitioners. We took a look at their maps and we came up with 7 most common cases for that, for embedding data. Today, we're going to talk about them. And today, I will use a journey map, a template that I'd like to introduce you to. This is a car buyer journey. the map that I'm going to use. This is a B2C map and a fine example of multi-persona journey. As you can see, two personas experiences is visualized on the same journey. And today we're going to use this example as we thought that might be quite relevant for many of us. But I'm pretty sure that you will come up with some specific ideas, your own ideas, what kind of data to embed and how it can enrich your maps after the session. I really hope that it will happen so we can check at the end of the event. So first thing, before we dive into the use cases, I'd like to quickly show how to actually embed this data that we are talking about. At UXPressia, we have the specific section for embedding different kind of data. You can find it in the section menu, media and files, embed code. So once you add this section to the map, you'll be able to go to the original file, find this embed code and paste it directly here. This way you'll have this integration, live integration that require no manual updates. Once you update the original file, all the updates will automatically pulled here. So that is a very simple and efficient way to store all customer related data. So let's move to the use cases. And the first use case we have here is adding, embedding different poll and survey data. So I'm pretty sure that some departments or some of your colleagues or maybe you have this task in your daily task, I mean, in your process to pull certain data, to pull data from service, or you're running polls and you also want to collect this data. So if you run polls or if you collect this survey data, you might want to have them right in front of you in case they're related to your customer experience in the map. And you actually can have it. So let me show you how you can, how we did that in our case today, how we added polls and surveys. So today we've added the few surveys here. For example, here you can find a car dealership website visitor feedback with with some questions. So a survey. Also, we've added the product awareness survey. This is something that might be handy for marketing team, for example, or we also have NPS form for our support team. And not just the questionnaires. Of course, you can add questionnaires to your map, and that also might be valuable because sometimes it might help you to analyze the questions that you have in your service, especially if the organization is quite big, if the data is siloed, you might notice some repetitive questions in the service. So it also might be handy. But of course, the primary purpose that users might need embed code is to pull the results from service. And this is exactly what we did here. So we pulled this, we added this, we embedded, let's say, embedded the form from the results from Google Sheet. You can go full screen right from the map and get acquainted with more details of these results. We see the timestamp here. We have the question, we have the scores our respondents gave and the overall score along with promoters and detractors. So yeah, this is a very simple way to have this data at the relevant stage of your customer journey and right in front of you. Besides Google Form, besides Typeform, you can actually embed any other tools of that kind that allow embedding. So it depends whether the specific tool supports this function. So next use case for today is embedding data from online boards. And of course, I'm pretty sure that many of you are using different kind of online boards. For example, Miro, Mural, either to brainstorm collaboratively, to brainstorm ideas, or to do project planning maybe, and for many different reasons. So if this is something that is related to your customer experience, you can embed it into the journey and also have a quick access to these documents. So in our case, we decided to to create an example here. So for instance, our CX team would like to convert this map into a service blueprint kind of template, and you can do that in Miro. So our team did that in Miro. Let me share with you the original prototype. So yeah, so let's take a look at this like a template. For instance, this is something that our team came up with during brainstorming session, and creating this service blueprint thing. So what do we do now to embed it to UXPressia? We had to share option. We go to embed, copy the embed code, and paste it in the related stage. For instance, right here. So I'm pasting the code, and now I can access this board just in a few seconds. So you can simply embed this board right to your journey map and have quick access to it. And also your team members will have a quick access to it as well. So now let's move to the next use case here, and that is adding different kind of customer related data. So what do I mean by that? Different teams might use different tools while gathering and managing customer related data. For example, our customer success team might use ClickUp app, while sales team will use Notion to gather some information about our customers. So what you can do, you can still have this information, the important information from these tools in your map, just simply by embedding these documents from there. So in case of Notion, we embedded the document, the page from Notion. However, here I should say that Notion itself does not have the embedding functionality in it, but there are plenty of tools that allow you to embed the pages from Miro. For example, here we used Embed Notion for that purpose, and now we have this customization tracker, so the requests from our customers for requests for customization in here. But also I'd like to show you how to add like the page from ClickUp. I also have the original ClickUp page right here, so I will show it to you. The page with our customer success plan. Here it is. So now I go to public, I find this embed code in the advanced settings, in this case, embed code. I copy it and I get back to the map, to the needed stage, and pasting the document. As simple as that. And the process is always the same. All you need to do is just to find the embed code. So here is the plan, the ClickUp page and the plan, and now everyone who is looking at the map will be able to get acquainted with this document. Also, if your sales are using CRM for collecting information about their leads, and this CRM allows embedding, you can also embed some kind of data from there. That also might be handy. Or we know that some teams, especially big teams, they're using PowerBI tool, and you also can embed reports from PowerBI. Simply you go to File, you find Embed Report, select this website or portal option, and that's it. You'll have your reports right in the journey map. Okay, Now let's move to the next use case, and that is embedding customer interviews and introductory videos. So what do I mean by that? The chances are that while collecting on the research stage, or while you're collecting some information about your customers, you are doing some customer interviews or maybe testing sessions. For example, we did both at UXPressia and found that really insightful. So if you have these precious information about your customers in the form of video, you can embed this video into the map to the stage it relates to. And again, you will have it stored in one place. Everyone who needs that will be able to access it. And that's it. So let me show you how to embed videos. I also have a video prepared in advance, a video that we'll use for embedding. This is a introducing a participant to usability test video. So here again, I'm heading to the share option and find this embed code. Copy the code, get back to the map and paste it to the needed stage. For example, here. And again, now I have the direct access to this video. I can start this video right from the platform if I need to present it. Actually, what might be even more helpful for many of you, what we heard from our clients is that you can embed not just the whole video, but the piece of video that supports certain idea or that provides some insight about your customers, about the experience of your customers. Because if you plan to share it with stakeholders later on, for example, this is something that will make a big impact on them. And it actually supports the evidence. So this is a great way to use videos as well. But besides customer related data, you can also use embedding for providing such kind of overview of the map itself. Again, if you plan to share it with those who are not involved in mapping, the map in the mapping stage, let's say, they might need some context. What is this map about, and so on. Of course, we have this map description section on top of the document. You can also use that, but some of us prefer more like visual, form. We just prefer videos to text, to read in text. So if that's the case, you can also record this video just like our colleague did right here in Loom, and then simply embedded it into UXPressia. So okay, next use case why you might benefit from embedding code, and that is marketing, for embedding marketing and sales content. So what do I mean by that? Sales, marketing teams, and content teams might actually benefit from embedding different content into the map, because it allows to first have all the related content at one place. Everyone from your team will see it. And also if there's some pieces of content that needs to be updated, or you found some empty spaces in terms of content coverage, you can also spot that when you have a full picture. So for example, we've created a presentation in Google Slides. Again, I will show to you the original file here. And I will embed these Google Slides to UXPressia, to our car dealership journey. So again, I had to share, publish to the web, and embed. Copying the code, and we'll paste it right here in the seeking information stage. So here it is, the presentation. You can even switch between slides right from the map, which is also handy, especially if you plan to do kind of a presentation in presentation kind of thing. So yeah, this is how to do that. Okay, move to the next use case, and that is embedding design files, wireframes, prototypes. So of course, this is for our lovely designers. If you are a designer and you have and you need to keep your team updated on the prototypes of certain designs, whether it's certain app prototype, mobile app, for example, or maybe the website prototype, you want to have the most updated version somewhere like related to your customer's journey, where everyone will see it and access it. You can embed this. So let's take a look at what we have here. We actually have the Figma prototype with the website designs. So I will share this prototype. I mean, I will embed it into the map, and we'll share it with my colleagues that way. So here in Figma is also very easy. You need just to go to share option, to click get embed code right here and to copy it. Now I'm moving back to the journey, pasting my prototype, and here it is. So now everyone will be able to see the latest version of this website designs in the map. Besides that, we also added the competitor analysis. There's also another like option, what kind of thing you can add for the in the comparing choices substage of our persona journey. And besides, we have the wireframe built-in Lucidchart, wireframing design. So yes, you can embed from Lucidchart as well, because it allows embedding. Okay, that is kind of it with design files. And we're moving to our last use case for today, which is embedding onboarding documents. That is something that HR would appreciate a lot, because we know that employee journey might include plenty of documents that our employees need to get acquainted with, and a lot of different documents. So rather than just attaching docs to just a doc, adding a document, which is also possible to do, you can embed the latest version of the document and have it constantly in front of your employees' eyes. So I will open up the example that we've prepared, and that is employee onboarding checklist, and we'll also embed it to our map. Although our map is a B2C journey, it's not exactly about employee experience. However, I will still, for the sake of example, I will add this divider just to split this map into like kind of two perspectives, and then simply add another embed code section here and embed this file from Google Docs. It works the same as we did with slides. So share, publish to the web. I go to embed code and copy the code here, pasting it in my section, and voila, my onboarding doc is right here. So yeah, this is kind of it. These were like major use cases that we've decided to talk about today. As you can see, having like embedded document is much like more convenient. It's not that complex than establish the direct integration, involve your IT team for that, and so on. You simply can embed the related documents to the needed stage. They will be constantly updated. So that's a very convenient way to have everything related to your CX in one place. Now let's summarize our today's session. Quickly, let me again switch to this slideshow mode. So what we've been talking about, we talked about embed code. We talked about the way it allows you to integrate data from different sources. You can add different kind of documents you can embed from different sources like Figma prototypes, online boards, Miro, Mural, poll data, maybe some pieces of interviews or testing sessions that you made, or some customer related data, and so on. And that's not it. Obviously, these were just the tools that were most common according to our kind of research that we made with our clients. But there are plenty of tools that allow embedding. And I'm pretty sure that some of your favorite online tools also allow it, and you can embed the necessary information right to your map. So feel free to explore this functionality. And I think we are ready to move to the questions part.
Julia, thank you so much for presenting and demonstrating the embed code functionality and sharing who it can be helpful for and how it can actually benefit your business. I do see one question in the chat, so those who have any other questions as well, please be sure to type them in. And for those of you who got excited by our embed code functionality and want to learn more about other features that UXPressia have and how they can help you reach your journey mapping goals or your company's CX goals in general, make sure to book a free 15-minute call via the link in the chat, and our team will be happy to show you around. And if you already build maps in some other tools, which I'm pretty sure some of you do, spoiler alert, we can actually help you transfer them to UXPressia. So with that, let's actually get to our question here. Courtney here asks, if your journey map is exported to a PDF, will anything that's embedded still be able to be clicked on, like a video on YouTube? Julia?
While exported, no, it won't be clickable, as the exported file and the live document in UXPressia is kind of a different context. So if it's really important for you to have the document for the document to be clickable, you better add the direct link to this document. And in this case, yes, you'll be able to open this up from PDF, but to click on the but it's not possible, to do that in PDF. So yeah.
Awesome, thank you so much, Courtney. I hope that helps. And one more question from Courtney over here. Do the embedded items link back to the original source?
Yes, actually, speaking of linking back to the original source, you can link back right from the map. So if you have access to the initial document, full access to, for example, to the board in Miro, you can open this up in a separate tab.
Julia, thank you. What a provocative question, Bella. How or why is UXPressia functionality better than other tools, let's say Figma or Miro? Julia, do you have anything to say here? Trying to be not biased, but still.
Well, I won't let's say, okay, these are different tools. And every tool is good for different purpose, for sure. But UXPressia allows you to collect and to store data related to your journey map. It allows you to build maps really easy and to collaborate on maps. So for that is a great instrument. But if you need some other purposes, if you have some other purposes, you can also use some other tools. That's totally normal.
Julia, thank you. And I'll jump real quick in here and say that we're talking to our customers that either are using tools in combination or they move from Miro or Figma or any other tools they use. And our customers say that whiteboarding tools are really great for brainstorming, but they are hard to navigate and keep the info organized. So this might also be the deciding factor. It's really hard to update Miro maps without breaking the layout. And yeah, sure, the collaboration is definitely key, and you can certainly do that also in UXPressia. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out already, Bella, I encourage you to, and you'll be the one to decide whether it's better for you than other tools, say Figma or Miro, or not. We're also open to any suggestions that you have.